Celebrities. They have had to pay the ultimate price with their jobs for these off-the-cuff comments that they made, or even Twitter tirades that we've heard that's landing them all in really hot water.
Yeah, up first on our countdown is Kevin Hart.
While this was a major gaffe, the popular sitcom reboot of her show Roseanne was canceled back in May after a tweet about Valerie Jarrett. Barr tweeted that the former senior advisor to the president, President Obama, looked, quote, like the Muslim Brotherhood and the Planet of the Apes had a baby. Ugh. Barr later issued an apology and blamed the comment on the use of a popular sleep aid.
Well, rounding out the top three is one that affected our own NBC network. If you'll remember Megyn Kelly's hour of the Today Show, day and age when everything is quote unquote documented via Facebook, Twitter, social media, everything is out there. You just have to think twice if you're a public figure.
Right. And
you got to watch what you're saying, right?
And all three of these cases, when you think about them, you know, we talk about politically correct, but these went beyond political correctness and just unexcusable type of comments they made. But when you think about the money, I was looking this stat up. So she was set to make, Megyn Kelly, $25 million a year. She wound up settling for about $30 million. Kevin Hart would have gotten $250,000 to host the Oscars, and Roseanne Barr was getting $250,000 per show. You think of an 11-season episode, more than $2 million bucks. So,
which again goes back to there's a lot at stake. You got to watch it.
Keep your mouth shut. Their advisors. All right. But sometimes you say things off the cuff that you don't mean. But anyhow, all right, let's move on. And our countdown continues.
From both the U.S. and the UK about how they would rebrand Kris Kringle, really modernize the image of Father Christmas.
Yeah, maybe he needs an update, maybe a diet, some working out perhaps. Well, amongst...
Or do you just think, no, don't mess with Santa?
Yeah, I say
send us a text right now, 602-444-1212. Let us know what you think. We're going to read some of your responses later on in the show. Okay, so what are they going to do next? Make Frosty go on a diet?
I know.
Are they going to change Rudolph's nose to white now? I mean,
I know. This is...
does Rudolph need to gain some weight too?
No, just keep everybody... They've been in our culture for eons. I mean,
so let it be.
Yeah, Santa's been around since the 1700s in the United States.
So why do you want to change him?
I don't want to change him.
You just said he needed some tattoos and maybe he needs to go on a diet.
No, I don't want him to go on a diet because, you know, when I take a picture with him, I'd like a plump Santa, but a tat would look good. Maybe a reindeer tat or something. No? Well, she's looking at me like another one of your dumb jokes. All right, well, Santa may be the king of Christmas, at least I can admit it, but no one celebrates quite like the princess.
Oh, I love the princess and so do my kids. That is where we find Team 12's Crystal Henderson. She is live there enjoying Christmas at the Princess. Hello, Crystal.
Hello. Oh my gosh.
Crystal is the biggest kid out of the three.
Good. Okay, Kason, how was it?
If anyone's going to have fun out there, it's
okay,
Crystal.
Oh, you're just bouncing. How was it? Awesome! Okay, send it back to the studio. Say hi, Tram. Hi!
We love it over
back
there.
to you.
My kids have been down there.
Thanks, Crystal.
They kept wanting to do it over and over and over again.
I just love the fact they have a place where you can make s'mores. I mean, I might just go for that.
You can ice skate. You can go on the big Ferris wheel. There's a big train around the entire grounds.
I think you had a better time than your kids.
Oh my gosh, I loved it. Okay, so here's a new one. A wealthy family in the UK is looking to hire a personal travel photographer for a salary $100,000 a year.
That sounds like a good gig.
Bad, huh? The family. What'd you do?
Yeah, I got a few skeletons in the closet, but hopefully they wouldn't see those. But I like math, so I did the math on it, and I was looking at, you know, if you worked, you're going to probably work 6-7 days a week. So, you know, times 10, you're going to work over 3,000 hours a month.
Yeah,
or
but
you're
in paradise for
$100,000. So you're working over 3,000 hours a year, and it broke out to almost $30 an hour. So with a 30-day vacation, so it's really not a bad gig when you think about it.
No, and I didn't even have to do the math.
No, but I feel like you'd have to be single. You couldn't have a family and kids, or you could tell your husband, "Hey, I'm going to be on a a working vacation for a year."
Right.
How would he feel about that?
I would love it. That's paradise.
That would be fun.
Are you kidding me?
Gosh, that would be an awesome job.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Kensington Palace is releasing the photos that will go on the royal family's Christmas cards this year. The Duke and Duchess.
Let's sip on some afternoon juice now. The hottest holiday toys aren't the same in every state. Check it out. According to reviews.org, even Walter White taking flight. Well, this next story is sure to whet your appetite. Oh, Team 12's Will Pitts takes us on a tasting tour of South Phoenix as we look no further than Quiescence, where they serve up plates fresh from the garden.
They even infuse their unique fruits and veggies into cocktails. I can't wait to go. Team 12's Will Pitts traveled to the farm to capture this culinary experience. Looked amazing, and you're real familiar with their food, aren't you?
Chef Dustin has been there for a long time, and he just does an amazing job.
Wow, it looks really good. All right, you're taking, and I'm paying, right?
Of course you are.
I owe you. All right, be sure to tune in next week. Yeah, I do owe you. You keep bringing me coffees. We're gonna. You're good like that. Okay, we're moving on. We're going everywhere A to Z. Next week we're going to downtown Phoenix, so that'll be fun.
There's a lot to explore. Yeah, and we want to get back to our.
Seeing the image of Santa Claus. I said the only thing he needs is a tattoo, but everything else can stay the same.
Okay, but that's still modernizing.
Yeah,
okay,
I guess so.
This viewer says, I'm with Tram on this one. Leave Santa and his family of characters alone. I really can't believe this crosses people's minds.
Well, we sort of have a different answer here. Maybe Santa needs to trim his beard a bit to a soul patch and shave his head, or better yet, we should stop Santa shaming. So.
Oh, okay. This viewer says no in capital letters. Ridiculous. Enough already with the politically correct and changes for modern day. Some things are best left alone. Stop it. Just stop.
Yeah, I would say 98% were against.
Yeah, leave him alone. Time now for a look at what's coming up on First at 4:30.